The dirtiest plays I have ever seen from Carson Beck right here. Look at this thing. We're going to get pre-snap motion into a flat. We're going to get a stop route over the middle. But what I want you to focus on is right here. This is what we call a yes-no read because this safety is biting up and we have a go ball down this left sideline. A yes-no read is typically what a quarterback says. I like my wide receiver way more than I like your DB. I mean, look at the size advantage, right? So watch this play by Carson Beck. First of all, safety bites down. They're in a midfield close. You have one safety. This guy bites down the flat, which tells us everything we need to know. We are throwing this football. But watch. You see how the DB, his eyes are locked on the Carson Beck. Watch what he does here. You're going to see that pump fake, okay? What does that pump fake do? Why is it important? Continue to watch the DB. Let's run it back just a second. Ready? Pump fake. Watch the DB. Bites down just a second. The dude bites down for a split second. And what does that do? It freezes him and creates 4 yards of separation. A little bit underthrown, but it don't matter because it's a touchdown. This is what we want to see. Carson Beck is an absolute monster, man. Carson Beck and the Miami Hurricanes have been one of my favorite teams to watch this season. It's because of the elite QB play. We saw Cam Ward transfer to Miami and become the best quarterback in the entirety of the NFL draft. And I feel like Carson Beck is going to take a similar approach. Coming in or coming out of last season, he was regarded as a player that should not enter the NFL draft because many thought he just wouldn't be drafted. After the year prior, people thought he would be the #1 quarterback taken, right? So now he transfers to Miami and he is skyrocketing up the draft boards. Now, we're going to break down some film. And on this play, we're going to see a little bit of pre-snap motion right here into an out. We're going to see a one-on-one go ball. Now, usually I like these being yes-no reads for quarterbacks because there's a one high safety look. I know you guys can't see him on the screen right now, but he is over there, right? So whenever you see these one high safeties, I like the go ball for this. However, what he's actually going to throw here, you're going to get like a stop route, and then we're going to get a deep dig over the middle. Okay, so again, pre-snap motion into an out, go ball. Now, I want you to read or watch Carson Beck. He's going to go through what we call a full field read. As he drops back in the pocket, he's going to scan left, okay? He's trying to decipher if this is man or zone coverage. Now, once we know that these linebackers over the middle are in zone because we could tell they're looking right at the quarterback, we can do what we call manipulation. So he looks left, right? He looks at this out. He's moving this guy over. But again, knowing that he's got the stop route, probably going to take him. And then we got this dig over the middle of the field. If we're able to move this linebacker over to the out route at the far side, we're going to look back and fire over the middle, right? Beautiful job. I mean, that is execution. This is beautiful football by Carson Beck. Look left, scan right, move the linebacker over, open up a window in the middle of the defense, and throw a laser right where it needs to be. Nice little chunk play for this offense. We're going to break down a ton of film. I want to show you what Carson Beck is and why I think he's going to be such a good player for the Miami Hurricanes this season. Before we dive in, let me know what you guys want to see next. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family. It's free, doesn't cost anything. Let's dive in. Here's one of my favorite plays from the game. We're going to see these two seams or skinny posts down the middle of the field here, right? We're also on the outside. You're going to see outside release comeback routes on both sides. And then the running back is going to be in kind of like a stop over the middle of the field. Now, they're going to penetrate and get pressure off the edge here and up the A-gap. So as Carson Beck drops in his 3-step, he's going to hitch up in the pocket here. Right, we are going to recognize right here. He's pretty, they're getting there, okay? He's pressured. He's got a guy up coming off the edge right in his face, and then he's got another guy off the backside. Now, he understands that if we're throwing that comeback route to the bottom of your screen right here, this ball needs to be right, it needs to be far down. We need to give our wide receiver space to come back and get it. So while being pressured, oops, did not mean to do that. But while being pressured here, he does a good job allowing his wide receiver to come back to the football. Great job. I thought that was a pretty good rep by Carson Beck. Under pressure, staying confident, staying calm, and getting a completion. Football season is officially back, and I am pairing up with Profit X, one of my favorite sites to use, especially for college football. I mean, they are the #1 sports prediction market. It's a peer-to-peer sports prediction market where users can play against other users instead of that sports book versus the house. You almost always get the line that you want, the best price on any spread, money line, total, player prop, anything, right? Since you're playing against other people and not just the book. The best thing about ProfitX is it feels and looks just like a sports book with just better odds, right? You can create your own odds, you can create your own lines. It is so refreshing to have an app like this exist. And if you use my promo code, the best thing about it, right? If you use my promo code MattyDubs, you can claim up to $200 in profit cash on all plays for the first 30 days playing on the site. Terms and conditions apply. Again, one more time. If you use my link in the description, sign up today for up to $200 in profit cash back. Use code MattyDubs when signing up, or download the ProfitX app, right? And get this free $200 in profit cash as well. They have MLB, NFL, college football, anything. Again, they're going to give you the best odds in this space, and you can do what you want with that, man. Go check it out if you haven't already done so. Again, link in the description. Let's get back to the video. I also love when he takes advantage of what the defense gives him. Right here, we're going to run a little bit of like a mesh concept. Get this guy over the top here. Get this guy over the middle. But again, whenever we're running this mesh concept, we're really just trying to get these second-level defenders, these linebackers, I guess you should say. We're trying to get them to get in each other's way. So right here, as we drop back in the pocket, we see how crowded it is over the middle right here, guys? We see about 4 backers, right, just right in each other's way. Again, running into each other. Now we're just gaining just a little bit of separation. And this is probably outside of, you know, maybe if you want to throw this corner out, you got to perfectly place that football. But this is just easy, right? This is taking what the defense gives you. Essentially, Beck throws it down, and we get an easy touchdown. What else do you want from him, right? I know a lot of people like to see the flashy throws, but you're going to win a lot of games by just, quite frankly, taking what they give you. And right there, it's a perfect example of, listen, if they're going to play, right, in this coverage, in a mesh concept, we're going to take it. We're going to take it. And they do. Easy touchdown. All right, another really good throw. When we talk about Carson Beck, man, his ability under pressure to put the ball on the money is really good. So first off, we're going to start off with a clear route. Now, basically what this route is we want to get rid of this DB to the bottom side, but we also want to see if we can get rid of this high safety in the midfield close, at least what it looks like. From here, we're going to be running what seems to be a seam, and then we're going to break this to the outside. Once that corner's out of the picture, hopefully we can establish leverage on our DB. Now, this defense is going to send some pressure, okay? Not only are they going to send everyone here 1, 2, 3, 4, but they're also going to send 5 and 6 up the A and B gaps. Now, as they get this pressure, we're going to see we just don't have enough guys to block for Carson Beck. They blitz too many. But he is throwing this ball with anticipation. We can already see that this corner is biting down. Okay, the clear route is working. This DB is out of the area, right? So we need to put this on the money. We need to layer over this DB and place it right where our guy can go get it. And that's exactly what Carson Beck does, man. I know you guys can't really see it. Let me move my screen a little bit. Maybe let's run this back one more time. This is a really good throw while getting hit. Again, Carson Beck, this dude, so fun to watch, man. So fun to watch. Break down next one. Now, here's another one of those yes-no reads, okay? Now, the reason you see yes-no read is because, again, we see press man coverage, okay? Whenever you see press man coverage, your mind, or for quarterbacks, their mind usually goes to yes-no read. But the second box we need to check here is the safeties. If there's 2 eye safeties, let's say they're over here, right, and they're dropping back into halves, these are usually no reads. However, this specific play, there is only 1 high safety. So his job is to cover the middle of the field. These are called midfield closed, right? They're guarding the middle field, okay? So essentially, when you have these go balls getting to that sideline, this guy is just way too far away. He's not going to be able to get over there in time. So now we call this a yes-no read pre-snap because we already see it's a midfield close. It's a yes. We're throwing the football no matter what. And as he drops back, he's looking off the safety. He's keeping him in line. He's going to turn and he's going to fire. This is football. This is how you play the quarterback position. Absolute dot. I mean, this was a great catch. I wish I had a close-up of it, but I'm sure you guys know what play this is. I don't know if I think this was CJ Daniels. What a grab. What a grab. This was a generational play. Now, I have a lot more film. Okay, I have about another minute. We went through a minute. I have another minute of film that we could break down. If you guys want a part 2, hit the like button. Subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below. You guys have been killing these videos, man, and I appreciate it so much. But as long as you guys want to see these videos, I'm going to keep covering this team. So let me know in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.